Here it is. This is my 1982 FJ 45. This was a petrol originally. But yeah, we've got it in the shed. It was a little process. It wasn't too bad to get in here, but it definitely wasn't like an easy process. Obviously, it's actually missing its drive shafts, so it can't brake without those in the old 40s. And power steering is non-existent, no engine, so you can't even drive it. We had to hook it up to the old ute over there, Claude, and it just pulled this one in. But now it's in the shed, I'm going to start tearing into it. What I'm going to do this afternoon is I'm going to clear out all the rubbish in the back. I'll throw a video in now of what's in this thing, but the farmer that had it just used the space to store everything, so it's a complete mess. There's a rebuild kit in for the H motor that he was going to install into this car, and there's just a bunch of other stuff, a lot of rubbish, a lot of gems, a lot of expensive 40 series parts down there. So we're going to go through that now. We're going to clear it all out, and then tomorrow morning I'm going to wheel it onto the lawn and give it a good spray with the gurney. Once it's all cleaned up, we'll have another look at it, and then we can really start on this project. But it's just such an unreal feeling to see this car sitting in the garage. I'm so grateful and just so happy to be here right now. This has been a dream of mine for probably the last 5 years to do a Troopy. Originally it was to do a ute, and then we did that. But I've always had my eye on a Troopy. So this is one of my dream cars, and I just cannot wait to crack into it. Alright. So what we're going to do now is clear the interior out. So gloves on, and I've also got oh, I hope it's ready. Boots on. Normally I was in the thongs, but it's a little bit risky considering this car is just so ancient and it's been sitting in a paddock. So I'm hoping we don't have any major things like snakes or anything. Here we go. First thing is door, and it actually looks in fairly good condition. So I'm going to take that inside. Take a look at it. Obviously there's a bit of rust and mess on it, but that looks not too bad. And then another door. I'm not too sure why there's two doors here. There's two doors on the car. This one's got a dent and rusting, but this one's fine. So I'm not too sure what this one. Well, it had two doors. Oh, that looks like the original. Oh yeah, I'm already breaking stuff. Right, the mechanisms might be useful. Another. Oh, that's sweet. That's great. I'll take both of those. That's a bonus. So all of this was literally sight unseen. I knew there was stuff in the back, but how are you to know really? This here is interesting because this is my dash. That's awesome. There's the dash. And then I can see the bib here, which I'm getting keen about. I'm gonna get this glass really quick. So, I'm not too sure what's going on with these. They've obviously come out of Troopy, and they've got the original Toyota on them, so these could be the originals and they could be new ones, but I'm really not too sure what the go is with those. I can smell the dust from this, so this is near where my family's from and grandparents are, and I can literally smell the dust from that area. But anyway, here's the front. And what I'm really liking about it is there is very little. There's like no rust on this. It's like a little bit of surface rust. That's awesome. That's exactly what you want to see. And you know what we'll get really quickly? Never. Now this has seen better days. This is like all surface rust too, so it's not serious and there's a few dents, but she'll be right, right? Damn. That's pretty heavy. Oh, I just put some batteries on charge, found my gloves I left, and then we're back. I'm a little bit unsure what's going on because I've got my DJI, I've got the minis hooked up at the moment, and I think it's working. I know for a fact it's working on my phone, but I actually have an adapter for it. It's not Bluetooth, and this is Bluetooth. But look at this. So this is the engine, the H. I'm going to sell this online. I don't know how much I'm going to get for it, honestly, at this point. I just want to give it away for free because I just don't want it to take up any space. I might even steal a pallet from work next time and it can go on that. And that way it's kind of in one thing. Alright, let's go. So this stuff I'm keeping. Some of that stuff there is going to go in the bin because it's torn. This stuff is like spare stuff that I just don't know what it is, so I'm going to hold on to, and that's bodywork. So some of that, the bibs I'm keeping, I think one of those doors I'll keep, the other one I'll sell. Obviously keep that. All this is the H motor, and yeah, I don't really need any of that. So I'll try just put that on Marketplace. If someone wants to come get it, they can. No one wants to get it, I'm just going to put it in the back of that, take it to the tip, and bin that, because I don't have time for that. I don't even want to get involved in that.
So I've cleared everything out of the back pretty much. Now I'm just going to sweep it out with this broom, and then I'll move on to the front. But it's not been too bad. It's been interesting to see what's in the car. But yeah, we'll keep moving. I haven't actually been on this side yet. I mean, I've had a look, but like, there's a door lock. That's important. That's something Toyota, so I'm going to keep that. Oh, no way. That's what I need. Oh, this is perfect. Okay. I've got to go back and touch up that side a little bit. Oh my god. Can't believe this freaking whole goddamn seat. Anyway, I'm not using it anyway. Oh, I'm sick of spanners. I don't know what that is.
there, Sam?
Pardon?
What are you doing with the bolts off those seats? Should be a 14 or a 12. I think it'll be a 14 or a 16. Hang on, don't kick it. It's alright.
It's worked.
It did work.
Just need to get this side across a little bit.
Don't break it. Just use that. If we need. Just forgetful. That should just lift out.
There we go. Alright, we got a quick Bunnings stop and then we're going to be back into it. Just got to get some storage boxes and some safety glasses. For some reason we can't find any in the shed, so top up on a few things and we'll be back at it.
Both sides. Done both sides.
We've only just done the first hole. It's going to work though. So there's 3 on each side. I've taken off the left and the right on this side. So I'm going to do the same on the other side so that one doesn't just drop completely. That means I can just got one to cut out when it's on an angle rather than all 3. At least that's the plan. About to drop out.
It's about to.
We've got one more bolt to do.
Do you need a hand to hold it up?
No, I think it can't be that heavy. I'll be okay, I think. Thanks though.
You alright?
Yeah.
Did it land on you?
But it's not that heavy. It's carpeted, thankfully. Oh my god.
Yeah, we probably want to mark those. That wiring is just a disaster under the driver's seat.
Yeah, it's all a mess.
But most of this is going to be pretty. Like, it's a 40 series. It's pretty primitive.
It wasn't. Mine was probably worse than yours, but I ended up. Should just unplug.
Should I label it though?
Yes, you should.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Although I don't know how these unplug.
Well, they're just cables, so that would be a cable to the front. So, what is it? Is that like hot air or something, or a vent?
Warm air, yeah.
Just pull the whole cable out. Just leave it attached. Just pull the cable through. There you go.
Oh, this had been dodged up with like fencing wire.
Yeah. So I'm just going to call this the air conditioner vent.
Okay. AC vent.
Yeah. Stuff, yeah. This Land Cruiser will do it too. They'll restore a lot of these things, but because I'm just not sure how it works when you customise them. Do you know what I mean with something like your 80 series? So the big challenge, I reckon, is.
All right. Well, that's the end of the day for me. It is such a good day. So I received the car, pulled it in, stripped it and cleaned it, and now here we are. I managed to add the bib on, just for looks and cosmetics. I've completely ripped the interior out, as you'll see on my GoPro footage, and I'll get some more footage in the morning. And then I've pulled all this stuff. This was all the junk inside of the car. So that's the old H motor that obviously I'm not using anymore. It blew up, and it's just like, it just looks like rubbish. Here's some more bits I got to sort out, but that's me for tonight. I'm gonna lock the shed up, and tomorrow morning, fresh start. Probably wheel this thing out, give it a good gurney, and yeah. It's just an unreal feeling. It looks so good. I'm so keen. 3, 2, 1.
You grab the chocks, mate.
Yeah. Already cleaner. That's ridiculous.
You can see the original colour.
Yeah. We couldn't really tell what colour it was before.
You need a step ladder.
There we go. Thank you.
I might just.
this wash has been really good because it's showing me where there's rust. So I've already seen in door cards, not on the door, in the footwells of the doors. The farmer's done some rust repairs and they're pretty average. So they're gonna have to be recut out and done again. Stuff on the seals of the doors and on the roof. So as I go through this car and wash it, I'm just gonna be looking for anything that needs to be fixed and then noting it down. Yeah. Did it break the drill bit? Yeah. Tough as nails. Alright, it's time to wash the interior now. So I'm going to open everything up. Where do I stick this? I might stick this here. well, we've finally done it. It's all washed and ready for the next stage. So I'll show you what we just did and the mess we created. The whole troopy has now been washed out, and obviously there's still heaps of stuff, but you can see down here, look at all the mud. A good thing with this, it's showing us where rust holes are. Obviously we knew that was there, but it just points out where the new ones are. We got to see this white instead of beige from all the mud, and we've also been able to see areas where he's added extra layers of paint and resprayed stuff like that there. So we're gonna let this dry for a little bit now. We'll drag it back in, and then I'm heading back to Brisbane shortly. So that's gonna be the first episode, just receiving the car and giving it a good wash. In the next one, hopefully we'll be pulling panels off. This bull bar's going, we'll be spot welding, and we'll be also replacing all the rust patches. So I'll have to cut them all out, cut new ones, weld them in, prime them, sand them, kind of just getting the body in shape. But at the moment, we're going to be looking for an 80 series chassis, because that's what this is going on. I'm not sure when the next video is coming out, but hopefully it's not too far away. It's definitely not going to be like every week or fortnight, because there's just a lot to do. Please let me know what you want to see in this build. As you know, it's going to be on an 80 series chassis, and still deciding the motor. Probably an M or an N57 at this point. But comment, please interact with me. Please give me advice, help, anything. Just put it down in the comment section and let me know. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next episode.